Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Diamond, your favorite social media manager, giving business owners tips on how to successfully build their brand using influencer marketing. And today's video, I'm so excited about it. Today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can work with influencers on TikTok. Now, if you do not know, TikTok has taken the social media world by storm. It is the new kid on the block, but right now, honestly, Miss TikTok is running the block, right? So TikTok really saw a boom during the height of the pandemic when we were all in lockdown and we were doing the savage dance, right? But now it has really turned into a leading social media platform. So this is going to be the first part in a 3-part mini series that I'm doing. It's going to be all about how to work with influencers on different platforms. So of course, this one is about how to work with influencers on TikTok. The next video will be how to work with influencers on YouTube. And then the third and final one will be how to work with influencers on Instagram. So if you like this video, then definitely stay tuned for those other ones. Okay, so let's jump right into this. Let's talk about why you may want to use influencers on a platform like TikTok. Now, I think there may be some misconceptions even now about TikTok just being a platform for Gen Zers or like a younger generation, all about like dancing videos and lip syncing, but there is definitely more to the platform, and the platform is constantly changing and evolving, as should you. So right now, I don't know if you know this, but TikTok has surpassed Google as the #1 most popular domain. Yes. And it is the leading social media platform in short form video and vertical video. And so what this should tell you is that this platform can be beneficial for your brand's awareness and really getting your brand out there and seen by your targeted audience. And I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna be like, Diamond, well, my audience is not a Gen Zer, right? Or maybe your audience isn't even a millennial like myself. Maybe your audience is a little bit older than that, right? And so you're skeptical. You're like, why would I be on this platform that is really marketed to or has the largest Gen Z user base, right? And let me tell you why. It is not because of the users on the platform itself. It's about the visibility of that platform. TikTok is the trendsetter. That is where videos get the most visibility. They go viral over there, right? And then what happens is that that trend comes over to the platform that we all know and love, right? Instagram. And so what this means is that TikTok is really about visibility. That's how I want you to think of it. Yes, your target audience may not be scrolling hours and hours on TikTok, but they may still use it. And they may still see a TikTok on another platform like Instagram. Okay, now let's talk about getting started. So the first thing that you want to do is you need to understand the platform. Like I said, it is a new platform, especially here in the States, right? So you want to get acquainted with the features, how to find trendy music, trendy sounds, how to use all the features, all the effects that they have. You want to really get acquainted with the platform and be strategic about how you want to use all those features for your brand. The next thing that you want to do when you're getting started, before you start reaching out to influencers, is that you need to have a strong presence on TikTok. And so what I mean is that you do not want to reach out to influencers and have them go to your TikTok profile and maybe you only have about 5 videos up there and maybe they're just reposts of reels, right? You don't want that. You want to have established a brand presence on TikTok. You want to have already established somewhat of a community up there. And the reason being is that influencers are picky, right? They understand that whatever brand they work with, they are now associating their brand with yours. And so if you don't really have a good presence on TikTok, but you want them to create a campaign or content on TikTok, it looks kind of funny, right? They may not be as receptive to partner with you because they know that once they partner with you and their audience clicks on your profile, they're gonna see your 5 videos that aren't really good, that, you know, is really behind all the trends and things like that. And so it's better for you if you establish a strong presence, create content, get familiar with your audience up there before you start reaching out to the influencers. So now that you understand the platform, you're starting to develop a strong brand presence, it is now time to determine your goals. Now, determine your goals is really easy. It doesn't have to be complicated. You are simply going to ask yourself, what is the main goal or purpose of this campaign? What am I trying to achieve, right? Are you trying to achieve more brand awareness? Are you trying to increase your website clicks? Really drive traffic to your website? Are you trying to increase your sales for a particular product? Those are the type of questions that you need to ask yourself in order to determine what are your goals for launching this TikTok campaign. Now, I will say, if you do struggle with coming up with goals for any of your influencer campaigns, I do have a video where I go over how to determine goals a little bit more in depth in my recent video about how to create an influencer marketing strategy. I'll leave that in the description box below or in the cards here if you want to check that out. So now we are set up for success. It is now time to pick the best influencers to use on TikTok. And so my first tip is that you need to start with your existing network of influencers. Yes. So what I mean by this is that if you have launched previous influencer campaigns on other platforms like Instagram, YouTube, anything like that, then tap into that existing network. Follow up with some of those influencers and see if this new campaign on TikTok is something that they would be interested in. And the reason why I always start with the existing network of influencers that my clients have is because it really adds another layer of trust when it comes to the partnership. When you start to collaborate with influencers across several different platforms, it shows your audience and their audience that this partnership is authentic, it's credible. You both actually really like working together. The influencer really loves your brand, and it's not just that they're being paid for it. That's what you want when you're working with influencers. That's why it's so important to do ongoing campaigns, because it builds trust. And that is the number one thing that makes or breaks influencer marketing for brands, is that they either develop trust with their audience through influencer marketing, or they lose trust. So I highly recommend reaching out to influencers that you already worked with, the ones that you've seen the best results with, and seeing if collaborating with you on TikTok on a new campaign is something that they'd be interested in. Okay, now my next tip is that you need to research and vet TikTok influencers. And so I call them TikTok influencers because a lot of the new influencers that you're seeing, a lot of the ones who are getting like a lot of notoriety on that platform, they started on that platform. They got their big break on that platform, right, on TikTok. So what I found is that TikTok influencers usually have one of 3 unique content aspects. And the 3 unique content aspects are skits, original characters, and catchphrases. So what I mean by this is that if you go on TikTok, a lot of the influencers kind of fall into one of these categories. So when it comes to skits, those influencers, they're known for their skits, right? They're known for their creative, unique, original skits. Then there are influencers who are known for their original characters, right? They have a set of characters that they use throughout all their videos, and we've all come to know and love their characters, and we all have our favorite one. And then there are influencers who fall in the catchphrase category. And so it's just that they have a catchphrase that they use in every single one of their videos, and their audience has been conditioned to expect that catchphrase, and they usually find really creative ways to integrate the catchphrase into their content. The catchphrase one always reminds me of South Park when Kenny dies and they always say, "They killed Kenny," and then "You bastards." It's something like that, right? And so just to give you an idea of how you can use this unique content aspect to your advantage for your brand. So let's say that you are a makeup brand and you are known for creating makeup makeup that knows no boundaries, right? You make makeup for everyone to feel beautiful, right? So no matter their gender identity, no matter their sexual orientation or identity, none of that matters, right? Your makeup is one for all. And so something that you could do is that you could partner with an influencer who does original characters, right? Because in a sense, those original characters are different people. And so the campaign idea would look something like this. Each one of those original characters is going to use your same makeup palette to create a look. So at the end of the video, we get to see how each one of those original characters or different people interpreted and created different makeup looks using that one palette. And that's a good way to show the versatility of your brand, to show what you stand for, individuality, and freedom, creativity, all of that. Now moving on to actually using TikTok to find influencers. This platform really gives you a lot of ways that you can actually discover new influencers. You can use tabs like top, user, videos, sounds, lives, hashtag. And so here are the top 2 that I really like to use. Of course, I like to use the hashtag one. So just like on any other platform or Instagram, anything like that, you can just search by hashtag. So you can do hashtag makeup influencer, hashtag inclusive makeup brand, anything specific to who you're looking for and the audience that you're trying to target. But the one that I love using, and the one that I really find the best influencers for the particular campaign that I'm doing, is the sounds tab. So like I said, TikTok is the trendsetter, right? There are so many sound bites and trends that start on TikTok. And so what I like to do is when I click on the sound tab, I'll scroll through it and hit play. So you can actually hear the sound without going into that tab and seeing all the videos first. So I'll click on the sound, and if it's one that I recognize, if it's one that I've been hearing around a lot, I'll click on it, and then what happens is that it populates all of the videos that are using that sound. And so why this one is a good one is because you want to work with an influencer who is creating fresh and new content, right? So what I really look for is if an influencer is using one of these trendy sounds, I'll click on the video and just analyze, are they doing cool transitions? Is the way that they use the audio really original and funny? How did their audience react or engage with that piece of content? And if you do want to know what I look for when I am choosing influencers for different campaigns that I work on, then I do have 2 videos all about choosing the right influencers for your brand. I'll leave them in the cards here or in the description box below. But that is basically my process when using the TikTok platform to search and find influencers. Okay, so now that you've found the right influencer for your brand, it's now time to choose how you're going to partner with them, right? And so I'm going to just give you a quick rundown of different features that you can use influencers for on TikTok. So the first one is video comment reply. So if you make a video and somebody comments under that video, you can actually reply to that comment as a video. So it would be a video reply to that specific comment. And so the way that you would use influencers for this is if, let's go back to you're a makeup brand, right? So if you're a makeup brand and the influencer has made a piece of content showing them use your product, right? And somebody asks a question about maybe how pigmented the eyeshadow is, or if the lip gloss is sticky or not. They ask a question under that influencer's video. That influencer can now pick that comment, reply to it in a video, answer their questions, give more insight into whatever their audience is asking them about, right? And so this one is really good for making your audience feel heard. So when you use the influencer as somebody who has tried the product, somebody who likes it and is recommending it, to reply to these questions, it creates more trust. The second feature that you can use is hashtag challenges. Now this one is really fun. This one is all about getting more brand awareness and visibility for your brand. You're going to challenge your audience with something related to your business and have them join in on the fun by using a hashtag. And so what you want to do is when you're partnering with the influencer, that influencer will start the challenge off, right? They're going to be the person using the hashtag first and telling everybody, hey, join in with me. This is a really fun hashtag challenge. It's a good way to get your audience involved, show a fun, different side of your brand, and to really create some brand awareness and community aspect. The next type of content that you can use are duets and stitches. Now, both of these are great for reshares and getting ongoing user-generated content. So a duet is when you create a video that is playing simultaneously next to another person's video. And so this is a good, fun way to kind of pretend like you're talking to that person, that you guys are having a conversation, or maybe you're doing an activity together side by side. That's when you would really want to use a duet. Now a stitch takes the first few seconds of a creator's video and adds it to the front of your video. So it would be the first few seconds of somebody's video and then it cuts to your video. And so again, this is great for responding to something that somebody did or just adding your 2 cents or opinion about something. The next feature is so amazing. I highly suggest every brand do a campaign that involves this one. And this one is the Creator FAQ. So this is just when a creator enables the FAQ feature in their bio. And this FAQ section just houses frequently asked questions that people ask them and the answers from the influencer. So what I really like about this, and this is how you can use influencers for this. This one is really great if you're working with an influencer on a long-term ongoing campaign, right? So let's say that you're working with an influencer for like 3 to 6 months and they've been using your makeup, recommending it. And of course, over the course of this 3 to 6 months, people are going to be asking them a lot of questions about it. You know, did it make them break out? And so what the creator can do is take all those frequently asked questions, put it in your bio and answer them. And so that when people are interested and really want to know more about the partnership and your brand, they have this section where they can go and get all their questions answered. This next one I am so excited about. If you don't use anything I told you to use this one, because this one is the future, guys, okay? And it is a live stream shopping. So live stream shopping provides your audience with an immersive and interactive experience. It is next level promotion. So what you can do is you can partner with an influencer to host the live featuring your product. This allows them to interact with your viewers, answer questions about the products, and engage with your audience all in real time. The purpose of live stream shopping really is to generate exclusivity and impulsive decision making. When your audience is on the live, seeing the influencer talk about the product, use it, answer questions, they are more likely to have this impulse like, I need to buy this right now. This looks so good to me. I've always wanted to try this. I'm going to buy this right now. Sometimes on social media, even with influencer marketing, it can seem like there is a disconnect between the influencer showing your product and your audience who needs it. With live stream shopping, there is no disconnect. It feels immersive, it feels interactive, it feels like they are there with them in their room, just hanging out and just talking about their products. So live stream shopping, guys, please do not say that I did not warn you about this. You need to hop on this. So that's really how you can work with influencers on TikTok. Next week's video will be all about working with influencers on YouTube, and then following that, how to work with influencers on Instagram. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.